I don't know how we're starting this one.
We just want to be the very best, like no one ever was when it comes to movie podcasts, or something.
Sure.
All right, this one's
It's multiple requests.
yeah. We've had several people request this in person.
I'm pulling it up on my phone. I'm sorry you can see me the whole time.
Yeah,
This is what happens every time, but I just...
Yeah, obviously this is different.
We did this one other time before, too.
What?
We're both on the same camera at the same time.
Oh, we did it more than one time.
We did?
Yeah, all the times that we recorded at my place early on
Oh, that's
was
true.
single cam.
That's true.
So this is a rare feature for you guys.
Throwback to season 1, we'll call it.
Season 1. Do you guys love Pokemon like we do? Because I grew up with Pokemon, and we're doing Pokemon the first movie. This is Star Wars Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yeah. Pokemon Episode 1, Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Pokemon Episode 1, Mewtwo Strikes Back. So Mewtwo Striking Back, I feel like, is a little bit harder than the Empire Strikes Back. Oh, what do you mean?
You're bugging me out here.
What do you mean? I did.
So welcome back, full-time movie fans.
Oh, full-time movie fans. Yeah, I know. I always just get right into it. Full-time movie fans, welcome back. Hopefully you're returning. If you're not, and this is your first time because you just love Pokemon. I'm your host. I'm Jarvis, Pokemon trainer Jarvis, and this is Pokemon trainer
Michael. This is
Yeah.
such a flattering angle for me.
To be honest, if we were in the Pokemon world, we'd probably just be one of those like early side trainers that just catches
like
your eye.
Pokemon fanatic.
Yeah, yeah, with our Caterpies and Weedles.
Yeah, in our little Slowpoke outfits.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. What is your favorite gen of Pokemon?
My favorite gen?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so hard because like obviously first gen is so strong because I grew up when those games
That
actually
is true.
came out.
Yeah.
And the originals are the original
I was a baby.
151 are so great. It's just so good. But I would have to say I'll say this. First gen is probably my favorite. I also like the gen with was it Trico and
That's Gen 3.
I think 3 or 4. Yeah, is it 3 or is it 4?
Because it's Pokemon Black and White. Not Black and White. Pokemon Red and Blue. And then you've got...
Gold and Silver.
yeah, and so that's Gen 2. And then Gen 3 is Emeralds and Ruby and Sapphire.
Okay. Because I really love those starters. Trico and Mudkip.
Yeah.
And is it...
Torchic.
Torchic, yeah. I really love those starters as well. But first gen is obviously the best. Charmander, Blastoise, or Charmander, Squirtle, and
Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is
so
one of my
good.
favorite.
Dude, they're so
All-time
good.
favorite.
So good. But my favorite game was probably Gold and Silver because
Okay.
it was
my man. That's my favorite one. It's Gold and Silver.
Yeah, Man of
Heart Gold,
Culture.
Soul Silver, more specifically.
Yeah,
the
I
remakes
didn't-
were really
dude, I
good.
still haven't played those, and they're so expensive now.
Yeah.
I never played the remakes.
So
the
you
Heart Gold,
should
Soul.
definitely own it. And then just emulate it on your computer.
Bro. It's
I
so,
could,
that's
you know
the
what?
best
I'll give you
game.
the hookup. You can emulate it on your phone, you know, right?
Oh, awesome! Yeah,
I have it.
dude, that'll take up so much of my time.
Oh, here she comes.
The exact thing that the manager on thing said to me. Are you filming right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awful.
Oh, they're awful?
They're really bad. They said, "Oh, it shouldn't have been used. It's already marked as stolen." That's weird.
That's cool.
You should probably call back tomorrow.
I like that as an answer.
Appreciate
actually.
their honesty. I
That's
guess
pretty
it was just
good.
very direct.
Okay, I'm gonna call again.
Okay, have a good time.
All right. Yeah, we're figuring this out.
Sybil has credit card fraud to worry about. It's fine. I still maintain it's probably not even on her credit report. You know?
Yeah.
How would they put it on there?
Yeah.
There's no repercussion. Anyway.
Yeah. Speaking of stealing,
Yeah.
credit.
What?
I mean, stealing.
So my first impression of the Pokemon movie, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, I watched it a long time ago.
Wait. Hold on. Before we get into that, I was still talking about Gold and Silver as that's my favorite game because I will never forget the joy as a child playing on my clear, see-through purple Game Boy Pocket.
Awesome.
Yeah. After I had beaten the game, I got to play a whole nother freaking game of Kanto.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's so awesome.
It blew my little
It's such an awesome
mind.
experience.
Because did you think the game's over and you're like, no way, I get to do this again? The game goes on?
Just so you can go to fight Red, the legendary trainer at the end of it.
Why any other game hasn't
With
done that
the
is
theme,
beyond me.
So good.
Why?
How has no other Pokemon game done that?
Yeah, I feel like that should
Go to the gen before.
Yes, golly, bro, and be able to catch
Be like,
the
look
Pokemon.
at how much stronger I am this time.
Oh yeah,
missed opportunity.
The Elite Four is a lot stronger because you're higher leveled up. It was too good. But so then, what was your favorite gen then of Pokemon?
It's Gen 2, but my first one was Gen 5, Black and White.
Okay, and what were the starters for that? Was that Samurott and
That's Oshawott and Snivy and Tabig.
Oh, those are
Oshawott's like a top 5
Oshawott's
starter.
Cool, but
Millie, did you want to come back?
Snivy and no,
Okay.
Snivy and
Tepig aren't that great.
Aren't great. Yeah.
No, they are in the show though. They're very cute.
Later on, yeah, for sure. But we're talking about first gen. This is the first Pokemon movie.
Yes.
It covers the 151
Yeah. It has
Pokemon.
Literally with 151. It's
Yeah,
got 150 and 151.
Yeah, 150 being Mew, 151 being Mewtwo.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
Yes.
Yes.
No, 151. The 151 is Mew. So
Oh,
it's
is
Mewtwo and then Mew.
Oh, okay.
Because Mew is the ancient legendary.
Yeah, and you love Mew.
So much.
Mew is your favorite.
Mew is my favorite Pokemon.
You have a bunch of
basic
graded Mew Pokemon cards.
I do.
So,
in a box in that room over there.
Yeah, and you know what? In this movie, Mew is extremely cute and awesome.
Oh, yeah. He's like, it's so basic, but like everyone's got their favorite legendary.
Yeah.
And Mew's my favorite.
Yeah.
Overall.
Mew's.
I bought a $40 Japanese plush of Mew just because I wanted to. Everyone thinks it's ugly because it's fuzzy.
They're ridiculous.
It's very cute.
Yeah. So hey, I'll
cute.
tell you what.
I'm grabbing it.
Oh, grab it. Hey, at this point in the comments, tell us your favorite gen of Pokemon and your favorite starter and why. Because like I said, Gen 1 is just so strong for me. They're all so good. But also, I really love Swampert as the final evolution. It's so good. Blaziken is one of my favorites. And Sceptile. I think first and third gen are the strongest, in my opinion, for starters. Look at that. That's cute. I like that a lot.
Right, he's a little fuzzy. He's a flying cat. Why wouldn't he be fuzzy?
Yeah, he's very cute.
He's very cute.
And very powerful, which we found out in the movie.
Dude, very strong. And still even one of the rarest Pokemon to get in the games.
Oh, yeah.
He's like right up there with like the Arceus and Giratinas and, well, not even Giratina because you can just get that one in base game.
Yeah, you just find. But Mew, I think in the first games, you have to do like some crazy special stuff to get him.
In the very first games, you could only get him through a special event.
Yeah.
So we spent most of the time we expected on this part not even talking about our first impressions of the movie. I was a child, but not like I was like a mid-teen.
Pokemon is a phenomenon. Michael here is part owner of a card shop called Heroes Hideout here in San Antonio.
So go visit.
Yeah, if you're in San Antonio.
And don't complain about the lack of Pokemon stuff. That's just what's happening right now.
It's great. Pokemon is so crazy right now. I mean, I've only been in since
it's been like
Lost
2 years.
Origins when that was out. End of D series. Going into starting there. And like it's just been crazy. I've never seen this crazy. I had to step out for a little bit just due to life circumstances and some other things. But
same. But I still.
But we both. I think we both can say that we love Pokemon. I think a lot of people love Pokemon. It's such a part of people's.
Yeah, everyone knows it.
Yeah, and you know
my father-in-law, when we were opening the shop originally, was like, "Oh, you're opening a Pokemon store. That's really neat." Now he's like, "Open 6, open like 12 more."
Dude, everybody,
great.
Yeah, everybody knows Pikachu. Everybody knows Charizard. Everybody knows like, Jigglypuff, and like, there's so many Mew, so many favorites. Like, even if you've never, like for me, I only know the periphery of Minecraft,
Mm-hmm.
but I know some. I think that's the same thing for everybody regarding Pokemon. Even if you're not into it, you know what a Pokemon
You know what a
is.
Pikachu is.
Yeah, you know what a Pikachu is.
You know what it looks
it's
like.
Pikachu.
Yeah. It's Jigglypuff from above. It's probably
That's a good meme.
a great meme.
So Pokemon's been around for a long time, and like I said, we did have a few people request that we do this movie.
Specifically, but not excluding anybody. Go ahead, yours.
Oh, Ricardo, this is for you, buddy.
Lorenzo, manager of Heroes Hideout, this is for you.
Yeah.
You requested this like
The first
a year ago.
Mewtwo Strikes Back.
The first
cool.
one.
It's very cool. Very cool.
He wants us to do all of them, I think, but we'll get there.
And you know what? I'll throw out one of those.
Look,
cool,
he's got little fingers. I didn't even notice.
That's so cool. I'll throw out a fun fact. Dude, the American version of the intro to Pokemon, the TV show, is actually like better and more popular than the Japanese version.
Yeah, because it is better. And more
It
popular.
is better. You gotta catch them all, man.
That dude who made that intro is still riding that high, like almost 30 years later.
I mean, I'm sure
It's crazy.
Dude, I'm sure he gets crazy money for that. Like
He probably doesn't, but
royalties, he should.
oh, he should get royalties, I think.
Yeah, 'cause
But there's a popular thing. There's a media thing for you on the movie podcast.
Okay.
Generally, what happens with songs is that studios pay the person to make the song, which means that the studios own the song entirely. So, like, you remember when we were talking about it with the Sonic movie?
Yeah.
The guy who wrote Live and Learn, the main theme for Shadow in that movie,
Yeah.
he never gets royalties for any time that it's used for
makes
anything
me sad.
because Sega owns the song.
Yeah. That makes me sad because, like,
He should get
that song,
royalties.
yeah,
Like, they should do it out of goodwill at this point.
Exactly. And because it's made them so popular and
It's
so well known.
such a good song.
Dude, the intro to Pokemon, that
Yeah,
song is just,
Jason, whatever his name is.
yeah, put in the comments his last name. But he's fantastic, dude. That
He's
song
always
is
at
iconic.
conventions, too.
Yeah, that song is iconic.
Jason Page, that's his name. Jason Page.
Um,
I know a thing or two.
so first impressions of the movie.
Yeah, I was like a mid-teen because my parents wouldn't let me watch Pokemon or play Pokemon because they're demons from the devil. I don't remember. The Japanese men that made the game aren't Christian, and that was enough for my parents at the time.
Yeah.
Have you?
I was able to watch it.
Did you have friends or anything that had similar?
I was
things?
into the cards as a kid, and one day my pastor preached against it, and then all my cards went in the trash.
That's so sad. I would be so sad.
Yeah, there was some. I probably had some really good cards, man.
Dude, there's a lot of, I will say this, there are a lot of people in this new area that we're in that are like, oh, I have a binder full of Pokemon cards that I bought my kids like long time ago that's just sitting in the basement. I'm like, great, bring them.
Yeah.
I want to see
I'll
them.
buy them from you.
Yeah. They're probably
Seriously.
worth a good penny at this point, especially right now with the uptick.
Pokemon's crazy.
So anyways, I was like a mid-teen. And I'd probably had watched it at like midnight or like 1 a.m. when it's replaying on one of the on one of the TV channels.
Yeah.
Because that was the only way I was able to watch Pokemon in the first place was
Yeah.
when my parents were awake. And I thought it was awesome.
It's so good.
I had no idea what was going on, and it was phenomenal.
Dude, I had to rewatch the opening scene a few times because I literally rewatched it today for this recording.
Yeah.
And I had to rewatch the opening fight scene because it's so cool. Ash fighting that random trainer, and he's got that Donphan just doing rollout attacks. I'm like, dude, that's so cool. I love Donphan for that movie because of this movie.
I love Donphan
He's
too.
so freaking cool.
I'm a big Phanpy person.
And of course, Ash is using basically his starters. He does Bulbasaur against the Donphan, and he clutches it with a solar beam.
Are we going into it? Are we skipping your impressions?
You know what? Let me do this real quick. First impressions, I loved it. I loved it so much because Pokemon was my childhood. Like it came out while I was a child, and I started watching it when I was a child. It was the first anime
While you were a
that I'd ever
child in the
seen.
hood.
Yeah, exactly. And man, as a kid, I started collecting Pokemon cards and stuff like that, and ugh, I stole some. It was bad. I was a bad kid. But it was that popular.
I'm sure we've had kids steal Pokemon cards from Hideout.
Yeah.
There's no way they haven't.
Yeah. And so, but I really loved the movie. I loved it a lot. It was so good. I mean, it is still good. Like I rewatched it. I was like, man, I still love this movie. Like the first time I watched it, it's just because it has a lot of deep emotional moments. Mm-hmm. It has a good message, and it's freaking packed with a bunch of cool Pokemon battles. Like it's just really good.
They went all out for that movie too.
Yeah. And you can tell. I feel like a lot of love was put into it. You know what I mean?
So continue on with your introductions here.
So yeah, the first battle scene was Ash versus the Donphan guy. It was a Donphan, a Machamp, and what was that last Pokemon? Can't remember. Help me out. But
yes,
it was Squirtle. Took out the Machamp with a bubble attack. I don't even think it was a bubble beam. And then of course I think it was Pikachu at the end. But that's when like you look up that last one because I cannot remember the third Pokemon that he used.
I want you to know that IMDb does not have a breakdown of the whole movie.
I'm sure there's one somewhere, but
which just tells you how in depth this movie is. Hey, you!
How'd you like that episode? Did you like it?
You like movies? You like this one?
Do you?
You should subscribe to this channel right now.
Also, as well.
Yeah. You got friends? Yeah, you do.
Do you? Hopefully.
Show it to them. Show this to them.
Prove it. Prove it to us you got friends.
There's other videos to watch too. Why don't you watch those if you're so cool?
Yeah, prove you're not a bot. Leave a comment.
Word.